Football means the world to me. I'm be heart to heart with you guys real quick. Football and the Madden community has really changed a lot for me. I was in a really, still is right now in this time, in a very, very bad state. Mentally, physically, definitely emotionally. And I'm not trying to get teared up again because I was already going through this yesterday. If you guys know me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow my Twitter. All my stuff will pop up down here. But definitely it was in a rough spot. And like just knowing the existence of football and watching it and having a team that you just can watch and support 100%, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me how much football has changed me to the person that I am today. It's like I had no outlet to go where I needed to go for for a good while, and just like I was in such a bad state, especially around my family. Like I didn't want to tell them anything because they really didn't care, and I feel like I was the only person like really to understand. I am the only person to understand what's going on with myself. So really, only I like other people that's going through it and me to understand what's going on is was that, but my family was not there. So to watch football and to understand the game and to like when life was just going the way that it is. I just went to Madden and literally touching this, bro, is like it changed, bro. Like my outlet to go to Madden and to go and watch football was just so crazy, bro. Love football so much, bro. Definitely changed from a lot. I mean, changed a lot from what I was. Started doing taekwondo. Definitely humbled me. Gave me a lot more self control. It helped out my filter a little bit because I still don't have a filter. I say whatever I want to say, but it's definitely something that hits home. Like I really do love football. That's why I really love the underdog story. That's why my gamer tag is underdog fly, because I feel like a lot of people's overlooked me. A lot of people don't really look like, oh, he ain't gonna do a lot. He's just da 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 da. He's just Micah. That's just Electrify Gaming. That's just Underdog Fly. That's whoever they see me as. And all my life I've been an underdog. Literally in my karate class, like they see me have all this power and they bring it out of me. That was like one source to be like, oh, I love to go here. Like the people that I was in karate with, definitely grew a connection with because every day, like every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, occasionally Saturday and Sundays, I go up there and I couldn't wait to see him because we was all doing something that we all love and just sit here and just have fun. It was just a whole bunch going on, and I really liked the environment. But then it started financially wasn't there for me, so we had to leave. But definitely kept connections with some people there. Um, and another thing that helped the bond was football. A common interest was football. So I started playing with some of my friends from there. Started getting Madden. Then Madden definitely competitively was a reason to get my mind out of the world. Competitive Madden definitely took it to where I can go in and watch games like this happen and literally just look at something to look forward to. Very first game I remember watching was Problem versus Dubby, and just watching how that game go down and like nobody knew who Dubby was. I knew who Problem Right was. I loved the Madden Bus. Like Madden Bus was another thing that I love watching football. Didn't know what Madden Bus was and was watching that when I was younger. And then I remember, hey, there's Eric. Let me go and watch this. Let me see what this is about. And then I started playing Madden myself. It got getting fun. And that was like one of my first things of watching competitive. But really getting into competitive was really watching that W versus Problem game, and just to see how W came back and got to win in that game was just, it was inspiring. It got to where it got him to the point where he is today. He took down Problem and he won. He did what he needed to do. A lot of people was gonna doubt you and a lot of people was gonna overlook you, but it's time for you to make a name for yourself. Then like 2015 was when I started making a Twitch account. I started watching other people play Madden, really just start really looking at how competitive really could be, and just took me from there. You already had me at like, I can do this myself. I started looking at a lot of people. Started looking at Joel, DK. Started looking at Problem, Tenacious Blaze, Country Girl, Mr. Golden Sports, iMavericks, QJB, Onto the Boss. Like it was a whole bunch of people that I just sit and just go on YouTube. Like I said, I was a troublemaker. So what I do is literally I couldn't watch any. I mean, I couldn't play any games, but I could watch TV, and there was YouTube on my cable box. Literally, I went on YouTube and just sit there and watched a whole bunch of YouTubers play the game, and also studied how their videos was and how to make it the way that it is now, and it inspired me to do it myself. But a lot of people, if you guys do watch me, I did inherit a lot of Joel. I watched a whole lot of Joel. I wouldn't say to the point of studying, but that's like, I really fucks with Joel. I really do. That's my man's right there. Like, Joel was definitely one of the people. He's very, very entertaining, and he's really good at the game. And if you good at the game and make it very entertaining, a lot of people's gonna watch you. So I definitely, a lot of stuff that I do definitely resembles to him. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I got my, like, I literally, my style of streaming and playing games, a lot came from Joel. But I still found a way to make it into my own thing. I still have my own style, but definitely a lot of inspiration and stuff that goes on came from Joel. But 2015, really watching how the things work. Madden 16 was really the first year I could actually be able to go online and play Madden. That was me just learning how to play online. Madden 17, 18, I started getting to CFM, so then it was like consistent comp, but it wasn't like comp like competitive. I would say it was like consistent like gameplay. Like I had to get online, I had something to work for. Madden 19, I started talking to a lot of people about Madden, how the game works and how to get to the competitive level. So I've been sitting in the Twitch streams, I've been watching, doing my own thing, and starting to make a lot of friends. And then start of Madden 20, I go down to EA Play, and that was like the one thing I always wanted to do. Like Madden 17, Madden 18, Madden 19, I really wanted to go to EA Play, want to see all the people that sat here and made content what it is today, and want to go down there and like really understand what it was. And down at EA Play 2 years ago, no, 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, I forgot, but yeah, last year, my fault. EA Play last year definitely was a great experience. I got to play Madden 20. My very first Madden 20 game was against Dreeny. I talked to Rage. It was me, Dreeny, Rage, and Prodigy all down there. Definitely was a great time. Just really talking about Madden, literally how life was going, and just chilling as boys. It was definitely a great way to spend my 21st birthday. And I went down there all by myself because I wasn't getting the support of anybody sitting here and be like, oh, I'll help you go to LA. I had to work a lot of extra hours just to get down to LA and go by myself. And I did it. I literally went down there by myself and did it. Brought back a lot of codes to give out to people because I'm always giving out to people. But that's another thing about me. I give out and I do a lot of stuff for other people. And look at where I'm at. I'm in the damn kitchen recording a video. I don't gotta worry about food. But after going down there, actually meeting the people, I mean, meeting QJB down there, uh, definitely was like one of the best moments down there. Like that was just it. Like he was one of the reasons why I started watching Madness, started watching YouTube, because I kept hearing, "What's going on, everybody? It's the man of the hour, QJB, aka Cleveland." Watching Onso, he was down there, but I had to leave because I started feeling real homesick. Um, because I was down in LA by myself. I never done it by myself. Um, got to meet Not the Expert. Got to meet Visionary. Got to meet Craylo. Craylo sitting here telling me happy birthday. That was tough. I was talking to him. Got to see my man Mills. Got to see Go to Sports, another person that I watched growing up, and got to meet Country Girl. Like, there's definitely a lot of people that I met down there that I just looked up to and just really looked, and I was like, damn, I made it. And now looking over here, going down to EA Play, this is why I love this hat so much. I went down to EA Play and literally playing Madden 20, and then I got me a free hat like this. I sit here and always wear it. It still has the sticker on the back. Like, fucking love this hat. It's like, it shows like not only this is the team that I support, but also this is the support and the grind that I got to do this myself. If I didn't work those extra hours at work, if I ain't stay on my goal and sit here and really be like, oh, I want to go to EA Play, I want to play the game early, I want to meet a lot of new people, this hat wouldn't be here. They would be like, oh, you want this hat, $50 lids, something like that. I like literally got, I wouldn't say I got this hat for free, but you know what I mean. So meeting those people down there is just crazy. And then I started playing more competitively. Started getting ranked in DC. DC is like one of my favorite modes because it's balanced. It's pure skill. You don't have to worry about abilities. You don't have to worry about any of that. Highest I got ranked was probably top 50 in DC. Um, then towards the end of the year, couldn't really get on my grind because family situation. They didn't support. They don't support. They still don't support the grind. My mom's still a little bit more than anybody else, but still don't support the grind. I finally got my computer. Had to work extra hours just to get this computer, just so I can do this setup and do what I need to do. Like, one of my things was I always ask for Christmas, give me a computer. Give me a computer. They didn't want to. Literally, okay, no, shout out to my mom, no. Because she did give me all the equipment to get everything, but never got me the computer. So I always had this, but I had to get the computer myself. And that was the one thing that I definitely grinded to do. And here we are today, making videos like this, doing something completely different. And now comes Madden 21. Well, I'm sitting here preparing tomorrow to start clubs. There's a lot of people that I played that I shouldn't be because I outsmarted them. It turned out in my favor. But yeah, it's definitely a long journey, and hopefully this year it'll pay off. Like, I didn't even want to go on this long talking about this, but if you really sat here and seen the whole thing, if you sat here and seen the whole thing, put respect in the comments, because that's all I want at the end of the day. I just want respect. I want my own name to be out there. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Joke. I got joke. Sat here in the stream and called me VY 2.0. Literally somebody who made his account like literally years after me has a bigger name because his time came, and now everybody comes to me be like, hey, great job at that tournament. Dude, no, I was not at that tournament. I did not participate in FNF. I did not do that. That was him. My name and his name's completely mixed up because people think that I'm VY. Well, I'm trying to make my own name. As soon as I get VY off of my name and y'all start saying my name and know what I've done, things will be different. But until then, I'm still underneath his light. And it's okay. Nobody know me. They will. Just a vent. Just me talking to a camera. I don't even know if this is gonna make it to YouTube. I don't even know. But